here we are, new video. Look at this. It's actually happening. God, it took me so much to sit here and make a video right now. It's actually like unfathomable how hard it is for me to sit and actually make a video. Like, for whatever reason, I've had so much resistance to sitting here and creating something. I mean, as anybody who watches me knows, oh my God, I think my last upload was in like March and it's the beginning of September. That's ridiculous. It's been almost half a year since I made my moving to New York video. Basically, I made a moving to New York City video. I finally got here. I don't know if that actually helped. I made a moving to New York City video. I got here and I made no more videos ever, but I'm still living here. So nobody, like, I've made no updates. I mean, people who watch me, most of them know me in real life anyway, so that they've already seen me. But I'm gonna make an update now. This is my life update, all right? It's not in the normal style of the vlog. First off, I really want to make the vlogs, and I have a lot of creative ideas, and I really want to get back to doing that. Unfortunately, my computer has passed away, and I don't have a way of editing videos and making all of that stuff happen. And I really want to, and I'm gonna have another one again soon. But right now, this is my form of videos. But trust me, guys, I fucking promise you, I'm gonna have a computer again soon, and I'm gonna start making weekly videos again, and I'm gonna put my fucking heart and soul into those videos. It's gonna be great. Anyway, quick rundown. I moved to New York to pursue stand-up comedy, and also because I don't drive, and because I have really bad vision, so I moved here. I gotta say, I fucking love this place. I fucking love New York. Yeah, it gets obnoxious and it gets loud and the people are annoying at times, but for the first time in my life, as somebody who can't drive, I have full freedom and I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. And that's amazing. It's also not amazing. I mean, first off, it's amazing because I finally feel free and I feel liberated living here. It's also not amazing because I'm not used to having so much freedom. So, like, I could never just go to the store and buy a pint of Ben & Jerry's. And I could go eat Ben & Jerry's for breakfast if I want to. I could go fucking eat Ben & Jerry's 3 times a day. I can stuff my face with ice cream and snacks and eat all the nonsense that I want whenever. So that's like a thing that I have to get used to. Anyways, I do love it here. I fucking love this place. Quick rundown. I moved here and I got a job serving in a restaurant. Got fired from that job. I don't even know if I should say that I got fired because maybe future employers might see this and But no, I got fired from a job serving. I don't know what happened. Basically, from my perspective, a coworker was asking me a question and I was responding to her question, and the owner walked in, saw me talking, and pretty much just fired me on the spot. And also, by the way, as I was leaving the restaurant, he was like, "Welcome to New York." Can't make that up. He literally said that. Fuck that guy. By the way, I just found out that the restaurant that fired me just closed down. Like a couple weeks ago, that place was closed down, so fuck you guys. And so anyway, I got here, got a job, got fired from the job. But I will say this, I got here and I performed more times, I performed more sets, comedy sets over here in the first 3 months of me living here than I had in the entire 2 years I've been doing stand-up before I moved here. And to me, that's a big deal. I'm really proud about that, and you know, that's why I fucking moved here, was to do that. So it's amazing that I got to perform all of those sets. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, like recently I've been struggling and life has been kicking me in the ass. And I mean, I don't want to sit here and lie and just be like, life's great, like fucking New York, yeah, I'm doing it, I'm killing it. Because I mean, I've been getting humbled hard, man, because I got fired from that job, and I mean, that, man, thank God that I had saved and that I was prepared for shit to hit the fan if shit did hit the fan. But I got fired almost 4 months ago, and I know it's ridiculous, but I still don't have a job. And man, like the amount of times that I've been rejected from place after place after place, and all these places that I've gone into, and still haven't gotten a job. You know, like my ego is involved in this, and I know it's silly, but when I first got here, like I wasn't looking for like lower, like minimum wage jobs. Like I wasn't applying to like a McDonald's or to like fast food or to like a Starbucks. I wasn't applying to places like that. I was really just applying to like what I wanted. I wanted a morning job so I can perform at night. I wanted a job as a server. So I really narrowed my options down. And then after a few months of just like no results, you know, I had to start looking for other jobs that like initially I didn't come here for. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, like this is, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I used to work at Subway for a while, and it kind of sucked. But if Subway hired me right now, I'd be so fucking ecstatic. I would be so happy that even Subway hired me to work. Like anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. And me not having a job, I know it's stupid, and in hindsight, I don't know why I made this decision, but about a month ago, I told myself, hey, I need a job, but I'm performing all this time and I still don't have a job. Well, I can't. So I made this decision with myself. I told myself that I can't perform until I get a job, which I think that was really just like the bad side of me just winning, like the part of myself that tries to bring me down kind of won. It like made that deal with myself, and like I haven't performed in a while, man. Like I got here guns a-blazing, performing 6-7 days a week, like 20 plus sets a week at times, and I haven't performed. And like I'm embarrassed to say it, man, because I'm embarrassed, but it's been over a month since I've performed. Closer, yeah, a little longer than that. And I've been writing, man. I got some new shit I've been writing, but it's been a while since I performed, and that's what I came here for, you know, was to perform. And I haven't been performing, and I'm unemployed. And basically the majority of my day looks like, what it looks like is it's me just going to a bunch of places and them telling me that they're not hiring, or me having interviews with people, and like the interviews go amazing, and I still don't get the job. And anyway, I don't know if I'm depressed. I don't think I'm depressed, because like I've been really depressed before. I don't feel depressed, but I do feel like I feel like I'm trying to run in water. Like I feel like I'm deep in water and I'm trying to run, and I just feel fucking stuck. Like no matter, like I feel like I have all these creative juices inside of me. All I want to do is create and put stuff into the world, and do what I'm good at and do what I love. And I've been really struggling to put stuff out there, which explains why it's been 5 months since I've made a video, and why it was so difficult for me to sit here right now and to make this video. This was fucking hard, man. Like, thank God for my friend Elijah, because if it weren't for Elijah, I wouldn't be sitting here making this video right now. I promise you, like this, it might be months until I could finally sit down and make a video if it weren't for Elijah. So thank God for Elijah. That's kind of my update, man. I have a podcast idea that I really, really like, and I really want to work on. And I was initially going to work on that, but I just, like the podcast involves like me giving advice and sharing things that I've learned in my life, but I haven't been applying some of these things recently, and I would just feel hypocritical saying these things and giving my point of view when I'm not actively applying them. Like, it just felt wrong. I know I'm gonna butcher the story, but like there's this one story that I heard recently where a girl goes to a Buddhist monk and she tells the monk that she's struggling with eating sugar and that she needs help, and she asks the monk for help, and the monk says, okay, come back in 2 weeks. And the girl comes back to the monk in 2 weeks and says, can you help me with my sugar problem? And the monk goes, stop eating sugar. And then the girl's like, what the fuck? Why didn't you just tell me that 2 weeks ago? And the monk's like, well, 2 weeks ago, I was still eating sugar. So in order to tell you to stop eating sugar, I had to stop eating sugar. And that's kind of how I feel right now. Like, I feel like I'm still eating sugar, and I can't tell you guys not eat sugar if I'm eating sugar. So that's where I'm at, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I have, I'm struggling a little bit right now, but it's all good. Like, I know what's on the other side of the struggle. Like, I know that I get over this because I've struggled before and I got over it. And it's a cycle. And there's the ups and the downs, and I'm kind of like, I'm in a down area right now. But I'll tell you what, I really think that me recording this and at least producing something, putting something into the world instead of just consuming, just putting something out there will be a big deal for me. So, I mean, I already feel better now than I did at the beginning of this video. So this video is not going to be edited. I'm not going to do shit. I'm just going to put it out. How long has this been? Oh, 12 minutes. It's nothing. That's nothing. I didn't make you guys sit through too long. All right. That's my update. I should say I'm going to have a new piece of content every other week, at least. So every other Friday. And so this is going to come out on Friday. And I promise you, I can make this promise that a new piece of content will be out every other Friday. And ideally, it's going to be every Friday. But I have to start little. I have to start small. I just got to get back into it. When I was making my vlogs every week, I had the time for it, and I wasn't working full time, and I wasn't performing very much. But I'll work my way into it, and I'm gonna be making some really cool content. I'm excited for that. But in the meantime, dude, I gotta get a fucking job. It's just ridiculous at this point. That's my update. I don't know how to end this. I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna press the button.